All right, hello. Welcome to some. I was going to say sunny Netherlands, but we don't actually know that yet. We'll see until
Nope.
the game loads. And don't see any rain,
It,
so it
it
should be
is
sunny.
it is cloudy
It's cloudy,
for
yeah.
sure,
So it's Tactics in
and
the
it's
booth
very
with
overcast.
uh, tier one's very own Rogue joining me for the first time in the commentary today.
Yep. Hello,
Rogue,
guys.
thanks for filling in.
No problem.
As we have the inaugural or the weekly 1 minute wait for us to actually catch up. Apparently we can't hear Rogue. I think you can, Rogue.
Is it too quiet?
I'll turn you up in disc real quick.
All right.
Sounds like he's talking inside a blanket fort. Alright, I'll turn him up a little bit. Hopefully that's better. So Rogue, as the someone who's never raced Netherlands before, how do you think these guys will do today?
I definitely feel like qualifying is going to be the biggest, decider in this race. And it seems like Rose has gone out on softs, and if that's going to be the case for everyone else, it's going to be a straight shootout for pole.
Yep. Both
Looks like,
Renaults coming up pretty early.
yeah, both Renaults. Other than that, looks like a racing point. I think they've triggered everyone else. Looks like people are starting to come out now. But it looks like softs for everyone at the moment. So I think qualifying is going to be the biggest decider in this race. I mean, this track is pretty narrow, so
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be the best track for overtaking. Even Verstappen said that. Whenever they first announced this track was going to be on the calendar, he even said it wasn't going to be that good for overtaking. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see some battles nonetheless. Can't hear him for shit. Okay, I'm gonna turn up, I guess. Alright, give me a second, fellas.
Blame the Astros, I guess. Had these things for years.
Yeah, you're fine in my in mine. Hold on.
Do you usually solo commentate?
Heck no. No, it's usually me and Kia and the other one. Alright, hold on. Apologies, my friends. I'm just gonna go ahead and
Crank me to 200, I guess. Heck.
yeah. Where's Discord?
Alright. Looks like Rose is on his first lap.
There you go. Very gradual on the power. I've got a very busy track right now too, so hopefully no one gets impeded.
It looks like Astro's gonna get the first time in at the moment. See what he puts in. Got a 10-2. See if Rose can do any better there.
Yep, 9-1 or 9-9. And then watch Deez as he's finishing his haul up in the Ferrari. Did he validate? He's still on mode 2. Oh, he's still in the first sector.
Alpha? Oh, that was the Alpha. Yeah.
As Astro, yep, or the Renault's still at the 1-2. Bugsnax and Zeke filling in times now. Zeke with a Black Fox with a purple middle sector.
Madman's just started his lap.
Man, it's so nice to see a good track right now compared to Hanoi's. Sin comes across the line, and he's good enough for P3. Yeah. Corners you can actually take with speed.
Well, you don't want to take too much to where you, ambition over as.
Oh my god. Alright, we've got Martin Brundle joining us for the commentary today.
Hey, you gotta play bingo, dude.
Yep. Niall comes across the
What
line.
do you say today? What do you say
And
today?
adhesion, or sorry,
Ambition over adhesion.
yeah, that's one of the
Yeah,
things he likes to
there it
say.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, hopefully no
Well,
one.
the walls are still close, so you know.
Yeah, we're gonna go on board with the action here. Oh, heavy lockup into that sweeping left-hander. Downshift into 6th, a little bit on the grass there. Action is, of course, our reigning Tier 3 champ.
Oh, Bicorp in the wall. Way too fast through that first sector. Lost on the
Yep.
exit of the long right. He has clobbered that wing in the wall. Thank goodness for reduced damage.
Yep. On board with the action now. Let's see he's starting his 3rd sector. Down to 4th. He's going to really ride that curb there. Now DRS wide open. DRS enough. Power a minivan. Comes across the line. It's P8 only. He's not going to be happy with that. Bicorp is going to be returning to the pits. And actually Robin Van Persie, Dutch native. He's looks like he's invalidated his first lap. He's going to continue on with low ERS as the Rogue. Martin Brundle already going down to prepare for the commentary or for the interviews. Nice and tight through the left-hander. Bugsnax actually going out on mediums. That's Figlin. And Sadis as well on a hot lap on mediums right now. Goes down board with Van Beats. He comes across the line. And 112.3 on the softs. So Sadis selecting to go on the mediums. He's actually purple in the first sector. This will be interesting if we can qualify in the top 10 on these. I'm not actually sure what the strategy is in Netherlands. And he goes purple again in the middle sector. This looks a very tight lap from him. Actually looks like he's not even pushing that hard. Again on the banked right-hander coming across the start-finish straight. It's going to be a 110.7. So it's going to have P6, about 1 second or 8 tenths away from pole. But decent lap on the mediums though. I think Deez is he still on a hot lap here? He's in mode 2. But he's got Van ahead of him, who not sure what's happening. As there's another Williams in the wall. That's I think it was Bottas just moving out of the way there. Oh, as I need to move Rogue back into the commentary channel. Give me a second. Rogue, apologies for that. I'm just going to give you commentary permissions for now. So we've got Valtteri Bottas, fresh from his pole lap in Silverstone. Can he make it on pole in Netherlands as well? He's got way ahead of him. Was on a hot lap as well, so he doesn't need to move out of the way, and they're actually passing each other. So, it was on a hot lap, but Bottas caught up to him very quickly.
Said that Bottas did get the fastest first sector, so
yeah.
that has purple again, it said, for sector 2, so he might be on a flyer here.
Oh, a little bit late on the power there as he rises the curb on the inside. Does so again, and almost loses the rear, but carrying a lot of speed through these corners. DRS wide open. This is going to be a really good lap here. 9.3 as provisional pole. 6 tenths clear. Rosefest. Great job from him. Bicorp's the other Williams now crossing the line. He validated his first one after hitting the wall. And this is not going to be too good of a time. It's going to be good enough for Pete, 16 with a 114.1. Solace now, only one who's not set a time, and he's struggling with some understeer. Down into 4th there, actually. Interesting choice from him. It's going to be somewhere in the 11s. 11.7 is the time. And that locks out the 7th row of the grid. Or actually, no. 14, 15, not in the same row. But racing points neck and neck in qualifying so far.
Like Astro's on the lap here. Improve slightly on sector 1, see if he can jump his teammate here.
Yeah, we're on board with Stewie as he's in sector 3. And switch back to Astro. Astro's on 1 lap old. Oh, Stewie invalidates there at the last corner. It's unfortunate for him.
Ooh, Astro didn't have a good sector 2 there. He's down 4 tenths. I think he's abandoned this lap.
Goes a little wide there. Yeah, he's not full throttle there. He's definitely going to the pits.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
At the end of
He's
this lap.
setting up for his last set here. Alright.
Zeke is on mediums now, starting a hot lap. He said his first time on softs. It's gonna be interesting to see if he improves. Yeah.
I don't know what the tire delta is for this track, considering I've done absolutely no practice.
Yep. But I believe Netherlands is our race after Hanoi, isn't it?
I think so.
Oh, heavy lockup in the front right for Zeke. That caused him to lose a oof, yeah. Probably lost 3 tenths there.
Guess we'll have to do some practice soon.
Yep.
Yeah, it's round 4 for us.
Zeke coming across the line on the medium tires, and he's actually going to go into the pits. So not completing that lap. D's though on the mediums. 8th gear across the line, improves actually. P10 now for him. But I don't expect him to stay in the top 10 for too long.
Like Alex is on a lap here. See if he can get out of P16.
Also on mediums. So interesting, yeah. Let's see if people are trying for a different strategy as Alex almost loses it. Keeps it going though quite nicely.
He's up 2 tenths, so I think he's going to be able to get a timing on these meters. I don't know if he'll get in the top 10 though.
Still, I feel like there's a lot of time to be
close.
gained here from Alex's lap so far. Now, if I'm like Van or Alex right now, there's virtually no point in me going on mediums and, you know, in a P16, P17, especially if, you know, fighting for points. I'm assuming I'm not going to start in the top 10, so I'm just going to go on softs and do as well as I can. Blaze Alex comes across the line, P9 on the mediums. That's a good lap from him, but definitely track seems to be getting quite quicker.
I don't know if the meters will be the best for the race, just because like this ain't Bahrain where it has, you know, it's super, you know, one of the longest straights in the calendar, where it's good for overtaking. This track, I mean, I think all he got is that finish the line straight right there. And I think it'll be pretty hard to pass other than that. So I don't know if doing the alternative strategy is really the way to go, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think qualifying is important here, and you want to qualify on the softs. This Bottas actually fits mediums as well. His first lap was on softs. Let's have a look at the... oh, actually, Stewie hit the wall. Look at that. He has major wing damage on his front left.
Ooh, another Alpha.
David, have a good night, buddy.
I think.
Trying to look at the best time. Yeah, so... everyone but 3 drivers actually set their fastest time on softs. Alex, D's, and Sadist. Those electing to use the mediums for now. Salas has invalidated his lap. I don't think he's going to have time to go in the pits. And actually, he might. We'll have to wait and see. Astro now, can he...
Yeah, he's got time. He's got time.
Ooh,
He
Astro.
can get around in time. I don't know where he is on the track.
Astro
Hey,
3/10 down on his lap. It's not going to be an improvement, I don't think. We're on board with Sin, who needs to gain 200s to jump Astro. Carrying a lot of speed through sweeping left-handers of turn or sector 2. Looks like a pretty tight lap from him. We'll see what his time is. Can he beat the 10.2 that he said earlier? Yeah, he can. 9.8. Actually jumps both of the Renaults. Now he's on the front row of the grid. Good lap from him. Bicorp's coming across the line now. He was at 10th.5 quicker on his time. And now that's a Williams 1-2 on the front row. Purple third sector from him. Getting him a lot of time. He's 1,000th of a second quicker than Sin, who we just saw earlier. So he's going to be happy with that. Williams on the front row. Rosefest, though, our championship leader with 50 points in 2 races.
Oh, Otas in the wall, hard, straight in the pits.
Yeah, well, now Rosefest, that's the chance that he needed. It's going to be one of our... or actually, there's another 2 minutes left in the session as we're 1 minute ahead of everyone. Forgot about that bug.
Rose
Diamond, hello, welcome.
Sector 2. It's looking like he might get this close. Depends on how good his exit is here.
Yeah, and it looks like he took that penultimate corner nice and tight as his last corner, and he's going to cross the line and splits the Williams. About a 10th short of Bottas, but it's good enough for P2. First 2 races we had a 1, 2, 3 were the same, so Rosefest, Sin, and Bicorps were the top 3 in both races so far. And they're all in the top 4 at the moment, so consistent from them. Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait, it's gone purple middle sector. I don't know if that's accurate or not, so that's buggy, but... Still have 1 minute left to go in the session, guys. Don't be fooled. Ooh, wait, might improve his time here, actually. And he does, 10.2. P6 from him now. And that's Nile in the wall. Where's that at?
Turn 1.
That's turn 1, yeah.
In the pit lane.
Oh.
Hope he doesn't get disqualified for sitting there too long.
Yeah.
In this game.
Okay, looks like he's
gotten out of there.
Back in action.
We're still 7 laps.
Oh, it's Alex in the wall. And it's Madman and Alex both retire. Alex retires on the front. Start finish straight. Caught a little bit of oversteer. Coming out of the last corner and it hits the wall. That's a DNF on track.
This is coming up on his car very shortly here. See if he can improve, get out of the bottom, almost to his teammate. No worries.
No slowing down for yellow flags in this game, so it doesn't have to doesn't have to lift. But I don't think he improved that lap. So
no, he does not.
Okay, so now qualifying is over. Most people have actually retired already. Zeke now coming across the line. There's another Alpha in the wall in sector 2. Zeke in P5, yeah. 4/10 quicker that lap. That was an Alpha in the wall. I don't know if that was just a retirement or...
Alright,
I think that might have been actually just
retiring. Bicorps to figure out that he has to retire still.
Yep. That's Bottas on pole. Not on the medium, so we'll show you guys what qualified. Oh, so no one in the top 10 on the mediums. But Alex and D's qualified on the mediums outside of the top 10. Pole time of the 1:09.3. congrats to him. We'll see if Rosefest can get a good getaway. But yeah, it's all going to be about the first opening laps, I think. It is hard to overtake on this track. Qualifying was the important part. Now it's time for them to just bring it home. We also don't know the race weather. I'm assuming since everyone's starting on actually, I'm assuming since some people went on mediums, that's not gonna rain off the get-go. But we won't take that out of the equation just yet. Bicorp's still waiting on you to retire, my friend. We've got about 10 seconds to do so if you want to save us some time.
Could have went and take a piss by now.
Yeah. Remember, guys, stay hydrated. Drink your water and sanitize your hands.
Always remember to sanitize.
We've got the two.
In this race.
We've got Lando, Carlos, and Romain Grosjean joining us. Thank you guys for tuning in to our race. As W Gore, you know, at least is here. Sounds like you need to figure out what's more important, your real life job or your ERC one. That's all I'm going to say. We're getting on board with Zeke's AI here. Third gear through the end of the second sector. It's finally...
There we go. Ooh.
Got a nice USA helmet. I like that from Zeke. Even though he's Canadian. Never mind, I take that back. I'm not sure what the what's up with that. But Valtteri on pole. They're also just a 10th behind, and a pretty big gap actually between the front row and everybody else. 3.5 tenths, more than that.
Yeah, top 8. Looks like there's definitely, for each row, they were pretty close to each other. Bicorps and Sin separated by 1,000th of a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks like there's a good big spread in the field here for this race, so we'll see how it goes. See what people do, if they take the alternative strategy or what they do, so I know shortly.
So, sunny start to the race. Looks like there's not a cloud in the sky, so I doubt we'll see any rain. That'll be of benefit to our racers today. It's a good day to actually race in the Netherlands after today's race in Silverstone in real life. Sorry for the spoilers if you haven't watched it yet. But yeah, I see some battles going into turn 1 here. It is a relatively short run, and it's yeah, probably the best chance of an overtake you'll have all race. Does that mean that we'll see some carnage? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Formation lap is underway. So, oh wow, a couple of people starting on hards actually. That'll be Dees and Van, and then 2 medium runners are the 2 AlphaTauris. So, break the strategies, soft hard. But those mediums will probably go medium hard. Yeah. Safety car lap 2 is a prediction. Interesting. I think we'll see a lap 1 incident. Either that or we keep it clean.
I think it's going to be a turn 8 incident, that long right-hander. I can feel it.
And D's disqualified, sent back to the start.
Alright. I saw the 50 states and I'm ready to commentate.
Alright, well, it looks like Rogue's already taken your place. Oh, just kidding. We have space in the lobby. Feel free to join us. Alright, well...
Someone's got to do some talking.
Wow, okay.
Ooh.
Coming here and dissing our commentary.
Sorry about it.
The audacity of this man. Harry Potter and the audacity of this man. Unbelievable.
Italian Harry Potter and the Master Strategy.
So, Ted is actually joining us from the grandstands.
He's got a spyglass.
Yeah. Well, it's you actually.
Spyglass and the parrot, right?
Oh.
2 seconds, Ted.
Okay.
Alright, we're lining up for the grid. D's
What's
sitting
the
there.
overrun? Break the
Wait.
lobby when I try to join.
I think Yoshi should be fine.
Alright.
But you should do it anyway. WGore is joined. I still see cars moving. We should be good to go. Alright, this getaway is crucial here. Pretty short and run down to the line. Down to turn 1. Got 5 red lights. And a yellow flag.
Yes.
Broken intervals and away we go. Bottas gets a decent start. So does Rosefest actually. And already Bottas in the lead. Rosefest. Oh, it's a Williams. Goes ring really wide, but recovers. Bicorp's, I think, loses a spot, but Sin.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone gets away pretty cleanly though. Mercedes locks up. It's gonna be Zeke. Madman losing a few positions. A little bit slippery through that left corner. Now down the flat outs. Swingaroo we go.
And we got Stewie 3 getting past Bug Snacks there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened.
Oh, that's
exactly.
Alpha on the grass there for a second.
Ooh,
that was
really
Niall.
close, yeah.
And Niall actually, makes contact with Astro. I don't think that causes him.
And that's Zeke getting a tank slap around there, but able to save it just before he went into the side of Astro there behind him in the Renault.
Yeah, so again, decent getaway for everyone. Keeping it nice and clean. I think Van Beeth lost the position.
And Blaze Alex tries to go down the inside of Niall. Niall's going to be swung out to the outside, and Blaze kind of loses it and goes over the gravel on the inside of the corner there. Almost lost it completely, but that cost Niall 2 positions. Blaze Alex actually able to get the position, and now he's going to be looking for a move on Astro.
Yeah, really close now in the back half of the top 10. As Niall looks to get involved here, as does the Williams, or sorry, the Alpha of Stewie 2K.
Looks like Action's
Stewie 2K.
Stewie 3K, sorry.
Stewie's younger brother, Stewie 2K.
Oh, Stewie 2K is actually a professional Counter-Strike player. If you didn't know that.
Obviously.
Okay, yeah.
But also, I never.
Yeah, you watch real esports like F1.
Like Rainbow Six, yeah.
Oh, ew.
Oh man, ew.
Alright, well, Gore's too busy leading left and right and looking at 17 different angles. I'm going to commentate this stream.
Wow.
Niall goes very wide. Yeah, touches the gravel there, loses a position to
Oh, no,
Stewie.
Madman's gonna try to get
4K.
past it as well down the inside. Is Figlin gonna go for it? He is always incredibly patient, so let's see what happens. And he does not go for it. Very in character, not shocked there. Niall now getting the power down, looking like he might have a move on Madman. Sorry. After this, especially, Madman locks up. Niall gets kind of a pseudo switchback here with DRS enabled. Is he going to be able to do anything down this back straight? He opens up the DRS, I think. I can't tell. No, I don't think he does, but he is gaining on Madman now, using his overtake. Madman goes to the outside, back to the inside. Niall might try to send it down the inside. He does, but Madman kind of cuts off the corner there a little bit. Niall going to be forced to go the long way around, but not really, because he was never side by side. So there you go.
Yeah, and by the way, just in case you're just joining us for the first time, Gore, DRS actually activated on lap 3. So
Well,
no
it said
DRS there.
lap 3. I did, but only the leader had crossed it.
And
so.
speaking of the leader, 2 seconds now separate
Pull the gap.
the Williams and Rosefest.
You know, not having driven this outside of my team, where understeer is just the name of the game, I don't know how much the dirty air really affects you here. I wouldn't be surprised if it's pretty substantial.
Yeah, Dirty Air is a increase this year, for sure. We'll see how that affects
Yeah, we've all
Figlin
enjoyed
as he.
that.
Rogue, could you tell me how the dirty air is? I know you spent like 26 laps behind me, so.
It pushed me into your tire, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't send it up the inside there. Anyway, Niall losing it on the inside curve there a little bit.
Alex
For those-
is on the tail of Astro here. Astro defending the inside, but both of them have DRS. It's going to be hard for them
Zeke goes
to.
for the, sorry to interrupt you there, Tag. Zeke goes down the
Unbelievable.
inside of Sadist into turn into turn 1.
Oh, gets a tap for
Sadist
good
cut him
measure.
a switchback. Yeah, he got a little bit of a love tap there. But now, who's going to emerge in front? Definitely going to be Zeke there going into turn 3.
Yeah, Zeke was a day late and a dollar short there. So he tries to move around the
Ambition
outside.
Adhesion.
And that cost him a spot, actually. Astro. Oh, big contact! That's Astro spinning.
Blaze Alex is going to be able to get through there. That's unfortunate.
I think Astro and Status were banging wheels a little too hard against each other.
Now, there's
Astro,
no sense in
no-
banging too hard, but Sadist, yeah, looks like he was just holding that inside line, and Zeke kind of came across, or yeah, I think it was Zeke. Who was it? I think it was Zeke. Somebody came across him a little bit, and he just was not budging, and he kind of put them into the wall there.
Astro doesn't have any damage, though. He's going to continue on in this race. Fortunately, he's got
Status
the...
might have damage. I
Yeah.
cannot tell. at the
I
moment,
can't tell, but he is taking
Sadist,
some-
yeah, Sadist has 31 on his
That's
front
lines.
right wing. So did get
Oh,
some
yeah,
wing
he's definitely
damage
got-
from
he's
that.
got damage.
Yeah, and you can see he's a little bit wonky coming out of the exits here. Losing some
Yeah.
time in the
No.
apex as
Oh,
well. This might be an easy move for Uwe. Sadist is a sitting duck. Might actually be pitting here,
He's
Sadist.
sitting.
Yeah.
Now, will he stick to the one stop and go on the hards, or will he go for another set of softs?
Oh, and
Yeah.
that's going to be Stewie 3K sending out down the inside of OOA there, but not quite able to make a move there on those medium tires. But I assume it's just a matter of time before those ones start to kick in over those softs.
Astro trying to make up a spot on Bugsnax and taps him in the rear for good measure. That's going to send Bugsnax quite wide. And
Oh, he
side
takes
by
the move
side now.
Either way, Bugsnax has got to respect that move. It's his signature. But,
Oh, big contact
yeah,
now.
there it is.
Astro.
Oh,
Again on the... Oh, that's a
Actually-
front
that's
wing of
some
Astro,
input there,
yeah.
I can see the input there got caught up in his barge board, but it
So-
looks like he's safe for the moment.
Banging a lot, these guys.
A lot of banging going on here in the
There's a Dutch
Netherlands.
orgy going on here tonight. Niall 2/10 behind
That's what happens when we're
his
snapping
Red Bull
those
counterpart. We
guys.
got a Sector 2 yellow flag. That's a red Racing Point. That's Solace TV. Make sure you leave him a follow because that's
Only
gonna
do that
hurt.
if you don't enjoy quality content. As he goes a little bit wide here, he's gonna.
Ouch.
Oh, man.
That's just mean.
Sorry about it.
All right,
If you call the yellow
Niall,
flag, you get
Niall,
insulted. That's
Niall,
definitely
DRS
punishment.
straight up into P9. Madman doing his best Alexander Albon impression with underperforming at his home race. And
Ooh, and that's Astro Action and Bugsnax in a three-way fight here. Action locked up, ran a bit wide. Astro looked
Yep.
down the inside, but wasn't able to quite make it stick here.
Yep.
As Bugsnax Action both in succession lock up into, I think this is turn 4, but Astro gets a bit of a good run here. I don't think he'd go for a move, especially considering what happened the previous one. Solis is retired.
In the
That's, you hate to see it.
yeah, you should really leave him
that's
a
unfortunate.
2-2 subscription for that one. As Astro understeers
Oh.
onto the gravel, that's the wing damage. So much for that threesome. It's looking more like a twosome now. He's gonna get left out from that. Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Solis. I love your content. I've watched one full stream of yours, so no big deal. Any hoozles, we've got the
Action. Yeah, he's made a
he must have
mistake
had
coming
an
out of the
incident,
corner.
too. Now the real question is why I don't have. Who is calling me at this hour? I apologize.
Your effort to
It's
practice.
probably I was gonna say Nelson Piquet. Who's that other French guy that you're best buds
Alain
with?
Prost.
Alain Prost,
that
thank
hates
you.
me?
No, he's your best
Yeah.
friend.
I guess.
Oh, Stewie catches the curb a little
Yeah.
bit, and that
That's
cost him
gonna
a
allow Niall
spot.
right through.
Yeah, Niall says thank you very much in his Irish accent.
Oh, thank you so much for that. Oh, I don't. That was Canadian. I don't know what happened there. Hold on, I'll get it. Yar, thank you for that, matey.
No, that's
There we go. That
that's
was my excellent potato boat impression.
that. Okay, he's Irish, not a pirate, but
Pretty much the same thing as far as I'm concerned.
yeah, Niall actually goes very wide there, but he manages to keep it on the track.
Really sorry to hear about that, Niall. I hope you don't have any more troubles on your way, eh?
Pretty sure that's Scottish.
No, that was Canadian. I
No,
nailed
it was
it.
like Newfoundland,
Nailed it.
which is
Well, he is from
about
Newfoundland.
is about as far away as Newfoundland as can be in Canada.
He is, he is from Newfoundland. Bicor is going to be looking for a move on Sin Black here. Oh,
Yeah.
so close. He's going to try it around the outside here. Just kidding. He's too far back, but Sin did feel like defending here just in case and is able to keep this. So, yeah, Valtteri Bottas leading this race just like he led another race, but no spoilers, obviously. So I'm not.
No, nothing happened today actually. Bugsnax up into P10. Oh, they're side by side actually.
Oh boy, and
Backsnax, will he dive up the
brakes? And I have a feeling it's going to be leaving each other space.
Not in my tier, not allowed. This is not allowed in my tier. My tier 2. This is not my hashtag. Not my tier 2.
Hashtag not my tier 2. I like it.
Hashtag not my admin.
Madman might be going back to. No, Bugsnax able to keep it on the track there. Madman locks up that right front. I want to say, yeah, right front. I know my left and right. So
Yeah,
yeah. Vicor now going to be looking for a move on Sin. He's closer than he's been pretty much the entire time here, going into this back straight through the banked corner. Again, I don't know the effect of the dirty air here. He has lost a bit of ground, but looks like he gets
Action side by side with Madman. Down the inside goes Action, locks up his front right, but that's gonna be a job done for him. Madman, after fighting for P10, now is down to P12. We're going over to Bicorps here on the front. Yeah, not close enough for him. It actually goes onto the grass on the entry. Blaze Alex now, also DRS, has 0% energy. Tries to look for a dive and actually gets a wide open door for him to go through. That's could have taken that a little bit more defensively, but now he's gonna be looking at the pink tail of the flamingo.
Yes, the flamingo. Yeah, Stewie 3K also pretty close behind Nile, and we've got of course Bicors looking to get that final podium spot from Sin. Sin though looks like he's holding on pretty well. Do you guys know I got the predicted pit straps?
Got
the predicted stick strap about 4 times.
It's
Does anyone
probably
else know first?
soft hard.
Okay.
It's
I've heard it's an easy soft medium or a soft medium soft, but we will see. But I was more getting at.
I'm not sure.
No, I did not get that from.
Well, it is reduced damage, so expect to see these guys doing all 36 laps on these softs without a puncture. As
the rear end.
Yeah, ambition over adhesion here as Astra picks up some wing damage.
Think knife, butter, and jam. That's my favorite Martin Brundle quote.
All right, well,
it was in regards to the soft, medium, and hard.
Madman goes into the pits.
Okay, yeah, this is an interesting story. It's in regards to the soft, medium, and hard tires and the difference. And Martin Brundle goes, "Think knife, butter, and jam." And I just love it. It's so good.
We should really get some bingo card.
Yeah, some Martin Brundle bingo for next week.
Yeah.
Join us here in ARC watch party.
Bugsnax struggling compared to Action, who's just pitted on mediums. Action will be looking to deploy his overtaking skills to full effect. Our
so I assume he won't get past.
Our season 1 champion coming up against our season 4 tier 3 champion.
And is my telemetry correct that he has 0 laps on these tires? He just pitted for them?
Yes, I do believe he just pitted for the mediums.
Well, it looks like he'll have a job done here. He's going to go to the inside. His Bugsnax going to turn in before the apex. No, he locks up a little bit, trying to leave him space, so being very courteous in advance. And then Action is going to be able to get the power down from here. Bugsnax getting a great exit there. Going to go back across the track to get the optimal line for the final turn here as he goes up the banked corner. It looks like he has done a phenomenal job of keeping Action behind on those fresher tires. So we'll see how long that'll last for.
Action is pretty far away. It's too far away to attempt an overtake there. But we'll see these guys coming out of the pits now. See if these guys can how much traffic they return into.
And
yeah, Nile
all over the back.
Action seeing some action now.
Action with the traction here, and Bugsnax. I know that.
Yeah, hopefully his reaction times will be quicker. Racing for the AlphaTauri faction. I can keep going if you want me to.
Caction. You know, curious. Oh, looks like he gets a much better. Recovers about 3 car lengths under braking there. It looks like opens up the DRS. Bugsnax defending to the inside as the leader Bottas pits.
Ooh, that's a...
Send it down the inside, and he's going to spin a little bit there. It looks like both of them took some contact, obviously, but Action came off a bit worse. That's definitely going to be costing Bugsnax time, though. He's not going to be happy about that. Going through the final corner again. Action obviously going to be trying to get past. Bugsnax very well might be pitting here as we come on to lap 10 or lap 11. It will be for him.
Ted's got some news for us. Ted, what's going on down in the pit lane? Rogue, that's you.
Well, looks like Bottas, you know, I guess he pulled a Hamilton and got a penalty somehow in the pit lane, but not for speeding. Seems like, you know, they don't want to follow the white lines, so looks like maybe watch out for other people getting penalties for not entering correctly, I suppose.
Oh, and actually going to be going around the outside of Figlin where you should not be going around the outside. Thankfully, they both make it through okay.
Just
both
Ed.
leaving the space just barely. But
Yeah,
that was dangerously close here, especially considering now that I think Action is going to be able to get past him no issue on this next straight. This is where he's been faster than Bugsnax these last two laps, and he's closer than he was before. He's going to make up a lot of gain under braking here. That was English, don't worry about it. Now gets the power down, and it looks like he's got an equal exit with him, but he's got DRS. He doesn't use overtake. Now he does, but he's almost out of overtake as Bugsnax defends the inside here. Action trying to send it around the outside, maybe going for a switchback here as Bugsnax kind of parks it on the apex. They're going fairly slow. Action going to pick up the throttle now, and he's going to go to the outside. Bugsnax getting a little bit of oversteer into the final corner here. Bugsnax goes onto the grass. I have to assume he's going to be pitting, but this is Action nonetheless. With the traction, his reactions are faction. He tries it around the outside. Bugsnax closes the door there, but that's going to block him to the pit lane. Bugsnax does
Oh,
stop.
you wanted to
Going
pit.
to the pit lane, that's an aggressive pit exit.
And that's
Actually,
5 seconds.
That has to be 5 seconds,
Yep,
yeah.
it is. So, Bottas actually triggered the undercut, but everyone in the top 3 behind him stayed out except for Sin, who is now down to P6. So Stewie separating them now.
So I would say the people that are still out might be trying to go to 15 to put on the mediums versus going for these hard tires.
Yeah. Especially
Or
if,
maybe hoping for a safety car.
yep, it's not out of the
nothing like
equation.
a driver crashing, am I right? We've got Sin looking for a move on Stewie 3K. Clearly faster here on these hard tires. He's made up quite a bit of gains, and he's made up a little bit more under braking here, but he's got a bit of a wider line. Is that going to allow him to get the power down better? No, it is absolutely not. Stewie on the softer tires is going to have that added benefit.
Yeah.
Looks like Sin's going to look to the inside here of Stewie 3K. Goes down the inside. Oh, and Stewie.
Oh, he gets turned in on.
And
No
his
regard.
podium hopes.
You really
Goes
don't want to
in.
get turned on when you have a hard on, so Stewie's gonna, or
Exactly.
Sin is gonna be very annoyed at that.
Yeah, that hard-on did not give him a good ride, and you hate
Or
to see
incoming,
that.
I
That's just
guess.
disappointing for everyone.
So Zeke
Yeah, you
pits
know, I
now.
would
Bottas
say-
is free to race in this free air. We'll see how. Well, so Rosefest is down 67% worn tires. Did 13.7 last lap. Bottas did a 12.9, so 8/10ths quicker right now per lap than the race leader who hasn't pitted yet.
Yeah. I would say, just my opinion on that Sin incident seems like it's not as clear cut because obviously you normally take so much of that curb that leaving the space like that, maybe Sin did miss his braking point a little bit and go into him, but obviously neither of them left as much space as they could have, and I would be curious to see, am curious to see what the report is. Blaze Alex now onto the back of Zeke. Zeke pitting for fresh softs. Blaze on 2-lap-old mediums, trying to get an undercut on him. Looks like he hasn't been successful there. Action, however, did, I believe, get past Zeke, or was he always past Zeke? I didn't think he was, but he is now, so there's that.
Yeah, if you paid attention to the race, you probably know that. But Zeke,
Yeah, and,
half a
Rose
second
Fest
behind
pits
Action now.
As he goes through
Oh,
his
yeah.
pit crew and just passes the tactic and below me sign, and he's released from his pit box now.
So you can see on the video just how big of a gap that is between Bottas and the rest
Oh, I
of
thought
the
you were
top
talking
three.
about my legs.
Yeah, I was talking about the your front 2 teeth there.
Oh, first time I've heard you complaining. As we see Stu now on the back of Bicorp's, actually, he's made up a ton of ground on what I would call an undercut, but apparently he's been on these tires for 0 laps, even though I just
No,
watched
he,
him cross the line.
He I believe he just pit.
Who?
Oh, did he? I thought Stewie pitted like 2 laps ago.
No, I think I just saw both Rosefest. Oh, you talking about Stewie?
Stewie has not
Yes.
pitted.
Stewie has not.
Stewie's not
pitted,
pitted.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't think either one of the Alphas have pitted yet. Towers.
No, I think we saw Action did pit. I thought. Now I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's
We'll
fine.
find out.
Yeah, we'll find out when they get to 100%.
So Madman coming up on the Dutch striker Robin van Persie.
Yeah, neither
Man United
neither
legend.
of the Toweries have pitted yet. Neither has D's Grills and
Oh, that's Van on the wall.
ooh, speaking of Percy, I guess.
That's Van in the wall, and he's got red front
And we
wing.
ride on board with Zeke here, as we don't. I am. Zeke is going for a move on Stewie 3K on those fresh soft tires. He's going to dive it down the inside to turn one. Stewie's going to leave him plenty of space. Go for maybe a switchback or just trying to get an optimal line. Yeah, not able to get the traction down. Zeke put his car in the perfect position, and he's up into 4th position. I just said position entirely too much in the last 10 seconds.
Core's been in a lot of positions throughout his career. As Alex catches a little bit of dirty air, almost loses the rear and almost gets into the wall, but manages to save it on those medium tires. 4 laps old, but we don't have his telemetry on. Thanks for that.
And he's keeping Sin Black, keeping him behind him, even though he did pick up that little bit of a tank slapper. That is actually my nickname, by the way. Tank slapper.
Do they slap around while you're walking around, or? Oh, we got a sector 192 yellow flag. That's a sadist.
Oh, that's sadist.
Yes, it is. He's going backwards.
He's gonna get DQ'd. Yeah.
Please don't, my friend. He's got some grass on his wheels, but no one behind him to impede. Van did
Alex
pit
really
for,
closing up the action, and Sin obviously right behind him. Let's see if any moves happen here. It looks like Blaze is gonna get past Action. Switches to the inside here as Action.
Oh, Action
pits and gets rear-ended there by Sin a little bit.
Yeah, that's a sketchy moment there when you want to go to the pits, but you have a car up on your inside.
Yeah, the way to do that is
just
to not
it.
float back to the outside. Just sit on the inside and not be a jackass. But that would be demanding entirely too much from people trying to go into the pit lane.
And
we
apologize for that language.
I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, that's enough.
I've had too much to drink of water.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You were too hydrated after the race? Or?
Exactly, I was too hydrated.
All right, nice little snake going on here behind Stewie 3K.
Yeah. And if there's one thing Stewie knows how to do, it's how to raise a snake. So we will see Sin possibly going for a move here. Blaze possibly going for a move here. Obviously, Sin way too far back, but Blaze was not necessarily too far back. Any corner's a move if you're brave enough. And Stewie here really struggling, it looks like, with the traction as he is not pitted. So he's struggling on those tires. And Blaze is going to be, yeah, I know you do.
Oh, cuts through the grass there. Gets a penalty for that for good measure, and Stewie 3K now pitting for his first pit stop.
Sin might be able to get a move on Blaze if he goes to the inside, or is he gonna? No, he's not gonna risk it. Tries to go for a switchback, but that's really just not possible with the nature of this banking. It just rewards the inside line for the most part. And Sin really struggling here. Blaze not locking up though, and that's pretty impressive going in here. Neither does Sin, but Blaze gets a much better exit here on those fresher tires, or on those softer tires, should I say. And so we're good. He's good.
Ooh, Astro, I think, just went for a move up Madman's rear. Madman said no. And
that'll do it.
Yeah, we take consent very seriously at ARC.
Absolutely. You are not going up inside somebody unless they say yes. And if you try it at turn 4 Bahrain, you will get spun. You know, when your teammate is slower but just managing to defend so well, you know, you get frustrated and you just send it where you shouldn't. And title of road sex tape. Any hoozles. Astro opened up the DRS here to try to get past Madman. Sorry about it. Madman, I think, is going to defend to the inside. No, goes to the outside.
Oh, that's a great move from him, to be honest.
Yeah.
Man, that reminds me of my admin shirt, the way that move has been done.
Absolutely, you got to go to the grave for it.
Yep.
As OOA getting past Zeke, I think Zeke went into the pits to pit out those soft tires here, goes onto the mediums. He can probably make it to the end now in 9th position, so he's got 4 people in front of him on those hard tires, and I think those are going to be his targets for the rest of this race.
Sin, half
Just
a
got
second.
A message. Let's see if that was from Kia, you know, a resident T2 commentator.
Nope, that must be.
Oh, Alex.
It's from,
Astro.
Tact, I have an announcement, Tact. I think this is important. Borat just messaged me. If
sorry to interrupt you. Madman's in the wall. Madman's in the wall. That's going to be
and he's still going.
Very, very rough ride for him. He's backwards on track. And yeah, I'm aware Borat just tuning into our stream. We love all of our fans. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Borat just messaged me.
Safety car.
Oh, we do have a safety car.
Oh.
There it is. As the Madman just passed Bugsnax. I'm not sure if that was allowed or not.
He's with the drive through.
Oh, Bugsnax also has no front wing right now.
Wait. D's ignored a Delta? This is my shocked face. D's finds himself though up into 4th position. So was it a VSC and it's
Why
over
is
now?
the safety car just parked?
I thought you said the safety car is turned off for Hanoi.
Is this Hanoi?
Yes.
So Gore
Maybe.
caught the wrong flight from his airport. Hanoi.
Sherport.
Gore actually tuning in from Vietnam right
That's why
now.
he showed up late, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I don't see the safety car, which is I don't have like any of the
It's-
flags or anything on my HUD because I joined
If
late.
you look at Astro right now, Astro's about to.
Sitting, at the exit.
It's
That's-
just
that's
sitting
what's
there. It's
good.
not even moving. Wait, what?
You know, it's
It's not
waiting
even.
for
I
the
think
leader.
it's waiting.
No, it goes into the 1st sector and allows everybody but the leader to pass it until the leader.
And
pulls up
speaking
to
of the
back.
leader, leader's
Yeah,
pitting right now.
well,
He's gonna go on
That's
probably
see with
soft
Matt
tires.
here.
He's going to enter the Ferrari there without consent. That's going to be a 5-second penalty for unsafe re-entry. And Bottas, yeah, goes on to the medium tires. Bicor not going to be able to get track position because of the Delta there, and he's going to pit as well, hopefully for
Yep.
fresh medium. And that's going to bring Rosefest back into this.
Alright, looks like people in this league know how to put the green lights on the safety car, unlike
Rosefest not
Bicor
pitting.
goes for Bicor though opting for the soft tires. He's going to be tough to keep behind for Rose, but I think those tires are going to die now.
It's gonna
they
be
won't
close.
nice at the end, but I think he can. I think he will be able to make them last.
So how
Again,
old
it's
are Rose's
reduced damage. I
tires?
just saw Figlin actually pass the safety car. We'll
Rose's
see if
tires,
he's just getting
he
disqualified
has
from
pitted
that.
as well. All these, the top
Yeah, how
five.
old are Rose's tires though?
0.
No, he didn't go. He didn't pit. He stayed out.
No,
Yeah,
Rosefest.
the tires-
Oh, we've got a sin blocks, and Madman drive-through penalty for speeding on our safety car.
Roadblocks. Oh man, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that really screws Sin over. He's
And
currently
he's gonna have
P2 in the
to pay fine
championship.
Robux. It's a 400,000 Robux fine.
No, Rose had to have pit.
No, Bicor was in second.
No,
Bicor pitted.
Rosefest has 2% worn tires right now. I don't think he pit. I think it was. Or
Was
I,
that sarcasm?
or I don't. Sorry. Yeah, Biker's pit and Rosefest didn't.
Yeah.
I saw
that's what I'm
Rosefest
saying.
go across the line.
What'd you say?
No,
But his
he's
tires
talking
are
about
at
no,
2%.
it's fine.
Rosefest did not pit. That's a
Yeah,
that's
Rosefest
a
did not,
fact.
That's what I'm saying. That's an empirical, factual
It's empirical, metric, like
freedom.
yeah.
Yeah.
The game says he's pit.
I know.
Well-
The game also says that basically everybody's pit, and they haven't. The tire data is wrong. That's why you need SimHub. That's what TAC has. Which is why I'm asking him.
Van picks up a 5-second for ignoring
The
blue
game
flag.
is just- yeah. The
I don't
game
know
is-
how
But
he.
it's the case of shit.
Oh, and oh my God.
that's-
Robin almost. Yep, there it is.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is why we have a rule that says you can't pass the safety car.
He
Van
almost got
Beats
absolutely
disqualified.
Railed by Bern Mylander, but instead he railed himself, and now he's gonna have to pull his car off to the side.
Yep. We
and
can't say we
Bottas-
didn't warn you, Van. Can't say not like the FIA tested this out and put out a rule that says don't pass the safety car until you want to get DSQ'd.
Imagine listening to the FIA.
Yeah,
Couldn't be
imagine
me.
reading in general.
Are you talking about general chat or in general?
Oh,
as in-
general. Well, tier 3 doesn't read general actually. Tier 3 is on their own little bubble.
They've got their own. Yeah, but this is tier 2, you jackass.
Again, we apologize for that language. Doesn't reflect what we stand for at ARC.
4-8.
To the fans at home, I had a serious lapse in judgment. I will never do it again.
But
Except I will do it
oh,
again.
Blaze Alex.
Very,
Oh,
very
what's happened
soon.
here? Oh my goodness, that's a racing point in the wall under safety car.
That might have been.
And
the
he
stupidest
has
thing I've
retired.
done in my entire life.
Oh man, looks like safety car's coming in.
Safety car's coming in the slap. Yep, it's coming in the
There's
slap.
definitely some front wings that are probably broken because that was
Yeah.
fast. Yep, there it is.
That
There it is.
some
Oh,
excellent
okay.
commentary there, Rogue. Thank you for that. As we,
Yeah.
what looks like what can only be described
That is a lot of
as
5-second penalties.
a car
And
equivalent.
Bottas is going. Is he gonna get pit or rev limited here? He shouldn't. but it's his
Yeah.
Codemasters, so you never know.
Masters of Code. So they cross the line here on lap 23 of 36, a certain amount. I
The
don't
two
think I can
alphas,
map-
actually under threat from his teammate right now. Covers the inside. Can they seem to do a switchback here? Stewie 3K on the power, a little bit too
lot of
late to attempt an
two
overtake,
drivers
but
being served right now. D's grills on the back of action, and Stewie, as you said. Oh, Stewie goes for a little bit of a Romain Grosjean right there, and D's is forced to the outside, and that might even allow Niall to go down the inside of D's. Niall does enter D's from the inside of his rear and gets through him. Beautiful move from him. Looks like he had consent for that, which is very. Oh, and that's Bugsnax spun. Bugsnax spun there.
oh, and
at
that's
10-3.
Madman is
Just
lucky we have
quickly getting
ghosting
his
on.
rear entered there, but looks like it was they used protection and they're good to go.
Yep.
Oh, that's another end plate. I see
Oh,
that.
that's a Renault
you
tapping the
boy.
side of Haas. Astro.
Ahas. I think I saw another Renault end plate going somewhere. Did anybody else
I
catch that?
wouldn't be surprised. Astro has
Yeah.
gotten 38% wear in his front wing.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
that'll do it. That will do it. Niall able to make up. Niall's made up quite a few positions here, and he wants another one on Stewie
Oh,
2K.
Sadis gets a nice run on the
Yeah.
Ferrari ahead of him. That's D's under pressure now. It's going to be an easy move. Even without a DRS, Sadis has the inside covered.
And the brake pedal doesn't exist in that vehicle, so we'll see what happens.
Oh,
he
you
is
might be
able
right.
to
Actually,
go down
outbrakes.
by- Yep.
Sadis, wow, good move around the outside from him.
Oh, and
Astro.
that's put Astro in the market for a look at Sadis's rear.
But Astros should be in the market for a new front wing. That's what we should be in the market
Also,
for.
maybe some talent, but who knows?
That's just wow. Madman retires now. And that's not on track. That's in the pits. Bugsnax pitting as well. Wouldn't be surprised to see him retire.
Oh, Astro
this
in the
session.
gravel there, able to just save it, but that was close. His Renault teammate up in second place, obviously not pitting. If he can make this to the end, he's going to be a very happy camper. And so is Bicor, J.K. Lamau. He's going to be very upset because he, the strategic equivalent of a 50-50. No, I think it was. Well, I don't think the softs were the right call. I would have gone under the mediums, but then again, I told you to go into the mediums of Bahrain, so you know I'm not the best strategist. I have a future at Ferrari, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, tell you who was pulling away from this race. That's Valtteri. As action pits,
Which
Does look like
that
he's
is
got
the
the crash
strategic
right.
equivalent.
and
of
that's a drive-through penalty that he's serving here.
okay.
Yeah, I go straight through the pits. I believe D's did the same thing actually. Sadis is actually pitting fresh mediums.
I think we're gonna have a pretty good fight between Bicor and Rosefest. I think that's gonna be the one to watch here. Actually, maybe Niall on Stewie 3K. I'm not sure. No, we're gonna go back to Bicor. Bicor obviously looking for the second position. This is fairly Hamilton-esque, and we will from obviously a race like 2 years ago. I'm not spoiling today, obviously. So. We'll see what happens. He's outside of a second now on the softer tires, so perhaps he does not have the pace to be where he is in regards to where Rose is. Yeah, he just lost another 6/10, so Rose is putting his foot down and banging in the lap times, just pounding it out on the track. And, you know, he is not going to stop until he's finished his lap. So he's doing an excellent job. There's another 10th loss to Bicor. Another 10th right there.
Ooh,
Can you take it
on the
seconds?
rear of the mission win now, Ferrari. We'll see if the
Will
Ferrari master
Will-
plan has accounted for this development.
Did you know, Tactula, that Mission Winnow is actually a shell corporation created by Marlboro to advertise cigarettes in countries where nicotine is banned? That is actually why, fun fact, in 2019, those were removed from the Ferrari car in Australia.
That's actually I did know that because I
watch Donut Media. Yeah, you can suck it.
no, I just it's okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Haas on the mediums chasing
Oh,
D's.
Stewie goes into the gravel there. Stewie went into the gravel. That's going to bring Niall really close to his rear. He's having a sniff of his rear, and he wants it bad. So he is. He's really looking for it. He really just wants to. Oh, look at that! He gets the traction down. He's coming for Stewie 3K's rear, and he is. Yeah, he's really looking for it. He pulls out late once again. He just couldn't slow down. And
rides the
he
curb a
almost
little
comes
too
on-
much.
Yeah, he almost comes onto the back of Stewie's.
Okay, that's okay. All right, we're about to get
his car. Jeez, Tack.
that's TOS score.
Alright,
on the front straight in there.
Yep, Stewie pulls to the inside there. Niall goes to the outside. Stewie squeezes him around the outside, but Niall gonna just fit his car through the gap. Stewie back on the power, but Niall around the outside. Looks like he's got the move done even with wing damage. And now Niall has finished the move and
calls Stewie an Uber. Yep.
looks back.
Ooh wait, ooh wait. On the rear of these girls now. They're having fun times out on track. Fighting for fighting to double his points right now.
Bicor loses yet another second to Rosefest, so I think the strategists at Williams have really bent Bicor over the barrel and tried to show him the 50 stakes. Sinblack, though, in the market for some points here in 11th position, not where he'd want to be, obviously, as you mentioned before. The top three have looked identical these last two races. Sin is far from that podium position, which I'm sure he would be happy with right now.
Reminder that actually Valtteri has a 3-second time penalty. And we'll cycle through these now. Rosefest does not have one. Zeke has a 3. As does Niall. As does Stewie. Stewie 3K, more like Stewie 3 seconds. Astro has one.
Got him.
Action does not.
Stewie tries to run the outside of Niall there, as Niall did the lap before, but Niall holding the inside and able to get the power down better than Stewie was. And so now Stewie 3K still having to look at the rear of Niall. And not able to do anything there, as Astro also...
Oh, there's a Ferrari in the wall at turn 1. That's going to be D's. Girls, this might have an incident.
In the number 5 car there. Again, not because of today. Obviously, I'm speaking about a different race, obviously.
Well, you could be speaking about any race if you're talking about Sebastian Vettel spinning.
Oh, Sadist goes onto the grass there. I accidentally cycled on him. Nothing's around him, so no point in looking, but... Stewie is really looking for that move on Niall. He really wants to get past him.
Yeah, and both these guys have 3 seconds time penalties, so the track position will matter at the end.
And just watching Astro be able to keep up with these guys with that pretty major wing damage he's got is pretty impressive, and I think he would have absolutely have the pace for a top 5 finish here, as you can see. I mean, staying within a second of these guys, missing your end plate at Hanoi almost again. Zandvoort seems like it would be no easy task, so good job from him. Stewie not close enough for a move once again this lap, and it looks like Bottas has protected that 3-second penalty for now, but you know, all it takes is a little... Oh, and we got some lagging going on there. I don't know if that was just me, but
no, I saw that. Yeah,
lagging.
That was Rogue microwaving his Tinder. Sorry about that.
Yeah, accidentally was on the same bandwidth there. Used all 1 megabyte of it, and I do love that we're concerned about internet, yet we have Van host the T1 lobbies. Drops Mike on stage.
You know, you don't have a stage.
Oh, I've got a stage, son. I've got a stage. That's where I practice my dancing.
Oh yeah?
My erotic dancing.
That's something I'd love to see.
Alan finds me very desirable.
Oh, Astro.
Yeah, Astro. It's
his,
because of that rear wing. He's forced to try to get on the power a little bit earlier, use his on-throttle differential, which I guess for some reason is high because he's a masochist, but
yep.
It's really spinning those tires, and he does not have the front end, as you so rightfully put in your terribly boring and vaguely inaccurate statement about setups in F1 2020, where you said that understeers with the rear tires have more traction than the front tires, and that is what we're seeing here. Sorry about it.
Well, yeah, that's what it means. It means you're...
No, it was a very proficient technical definition of a racing term, and I appreciated it.
Oh, you're very welcome. You know, I'm looking out for all the new people. Oh, Astro.
That looks like Astro's favorite part. He keeps
runs out of asphalt there.
Step gravel. He keeps just going in for a little...
And that's the grass.
What are you doing, step grass?
That's Astro playing Dirt Rally 2 right now.
Yeah, and every time that Astro runs out wide there,
crest over 5.
He gets asked the question.
Hairpin, right hairpin? Or I don't know. I don't play Dirt Rally. I play good racing games, so I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Am I right?
Yep.
I mean, you know, we only play Codemasters because we want fast cars. If you're not in a fast car, why would you play a Codemasters game?
Yeah, if I can't take a turn flat out while by riding the wall.
Exactly.
Kubilay, actually, we just went over penalties, so if you want to, pay attention next time, that'd be great. Bottas has 3, and the rest of the top 5 do not have one, I don't think.
I'm sure Kublai knows quite a bit about penalties. Am I right, Kublai? Get it? Because you get
No,
a lot
Kubilay
of
doesn't have. Kubilay has ABS off, so he's a perfect driver.
Yeah, he doesn't get hit from behind then, because he has his TC and ABS off, or whatever he uses to quote. To be fair to Kublai, he doesn't get a lot of penalties. He likes to drive backwards and get DSQ'd instead. So we find ourselves in the precarious situation of having an interesting little battle on penalties as Zeke is catching Bicor as those tires look like they are it's like a monkey trying to bang a football.
Yes, we all know what that's like. D's
Doesn't
under
end well.
pressure from Sadis, who just put it on fresh soft.
Oh, and that's a Ferrari
Sadis.
going slowly.
That's a Haas. That's a Haas. That's Uwe, who just had an incident with the, not with the wall because he has no front wing damage. As Sadis, we actually missed him passing D's girls. But he's got 21 seconds to catch up in about 4 laps time, so I don't think he's going to be seeing any points today.
Bottas is safe for the win here unless he picks up another penalty, and Rosefest looks safe for second position as the tires have really fallen off for Bicor, and even when they hadn't fallen off, he was losing almost a second a lap early on, able to regain a little bit of it, or rather slow the progression of Rosefest, but not enough. Rosefest able to make it on the end. Staying out was the right decision. Could have been a Williams 1-2, but instead it's Williams to be determined, because Zeke is on Bicorv's rear, and
But
as you said, right,
Zeke-
Bicor does have a penalty?
No,
They
Zeke
both do.
does. Zeke has a penalty,
Oh,
Bicors
okay.
does not, so it looks pretty cemented right now.
Yeah. To quote Ross Braun, that is an epic Fortnite gamer moment here.
Yeah, I remember when Ross Braun said that.
It's iconic. And to quote Chase Carey, you know.
Oh,
Or what's,
yeah.
what's the tick he has that he says like over and over again? Is it, you know? Things, I don't remember what it was.
So Gore making fun of people with disabilities here.
That's
Thank
not
you.
a disability.
Thank you for that. No, you.
I have a disability. It's called my back hurts. My back is broken from carrying Righteous the last 2 seasons to the constructors.
That's yeah. Sadis picks up a 3-second. That won't matter. But Sin has caught up to action quite a lot, about a half a second throughout the last lap. Let's get a second view of the flag. That's a Ferrari in the wall. Never seen that happen before.
No, you have not. Especially not today. Not something you see every day. That's Bugs Next. I think he's going to retire here as he looks like he is trying to have intercourse with the grass there.
All right. Well,
That was unnecessary. I apologize for my vulgar language. I have not been on top of that today.
yeah. Usually you're not on top of anything. You're usually on the bottom.
I do normally take bottom. You're very quick tonight, Tact. Not unlike last night.
Yeah, I'm usually not quick in the race, but I'm quick in the commentary booth.
Quick in some things, not quick in the others. I was more making a joke about you
Yeah,
not
no,
being able to last very long.
I understand. Thanks for explaining the joke, Peter Griffin.
I
Sin Black
Peter
Fox
Griffin.
makes up
Are you
a
calling me
move.
fat?
No, never mind. Action now down to P9. Astro within a second of his rival Stewie, 33k.
And let me ask you something here. We've seen a lot of spins from Astro here, right? Do you think he's got extra differential? I mean, do you think it's safe to say that Astro has ED?
Still less than a second separates these two guys.
This episode is sponsored by Viagra.
Yeah. Use code WGORE for 20% off.
Yeah,
first
use
purchase.
code Twink Tucker for 5% off your next offer. Pfeiffer,
All right.
we got you a 50% discount.
Oh, Pfeiffer doesn't need any of that. He's
Well, you would know.
Oh,
wouldn't you? Always
Astro
got it-
Wiggly.
Always got it up. And yeah, so we've got action here. Looking at Sin Black. Sin Black not going to be happy with 8th position here tonight. He was up in the podium positions until he got spun by, was involved in an incident which resulted in a spin from Sin. So.
Yeah. Action going down the gears like W. Gore goes down on his peers. Still struggling to find the grip that he needs on these 17 lap old tires. But it maintains that 1 second gap though. We'll have DRS in the next detection zone. Other than that, not too much going on. As we got about a lap and a half left in the race. Status picks up the extra point, which he will not get because he's outside the top 10.
And yeah, unfortunately, Sin gonna be left feeling disappointed, just like Tech's girlfriend last night. So, you know, it's an unfortunate evening for him. Did that come through, or was my mic muted?
Oh no, you've said the same joke twice. You can do it the third time if you want.
Okay. And Sin left feeling disappointed, just like Tech's girlfriend last night.
Thank you. Astro, will he make a last lap move on a Stewie as he
hold on,
taps him in the rear? Sorry, no, you're not allowed to interrupt me.
My thing is saying that Deuce Groves has gone 36 laps on his soft tires. Is that true?
That's what I said, yeah.
Just like
Yep.
that.
Just like that one time I said he's gonna go full whole 36 laps on softs. Definitely not a bug. Codemasters are not known for any bugs in their game.
No, they've ironed all their issues out.
Yeah, no. Usually their game
Pre-launch
is perfect
too, yeah.
on release day and never have to fix any issues, especially not any
Both the
game-breaking
Codemasters-
ones.
Yeah, they could release the game a month early and they'd still be ready to go.
Yeah. By the
So,
way, Bottas wins the race. Congrats to him. Rosefast 2 seconds behind after the penalties, and then Bike Horse will come across the line to take P3. It's a 1-3 for Williams.
and you know, it's such a special feeling to win. Tech, you wouldn't know anything about that, but it really just, you know, it's a great sensation.
Yep. Gordon knowing all about great sensations. Niall comes across the
Yeah,
line
just ask
P5.
just ask your father.
Or, wow, okay. Oh, actually, Niall gets passed by so many. How many penalties? He has 13 seconds of penalties. He just went from P5 to P9. That's going to hurt. Uwe now rounds out our top 10 with a P10 performance, and Sadist going
Yeah,
to be
Kia,
cruising
obviously,
along.
minus the sexual part, Kia is about to cross the line here as he goes through the final few corners.
Kia?
Yeah, Kia's a sadist, minus the sexual part. But a very special individual from ARC.
I think we're all pretty special here, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Some of us more than others, as Sadist runs out of fuel on the start-finish straight, and almost DNFs himself, but not quite. There you have it. That was
Excuse me?
a race that we watched. The Action is your
That
driver of the
was-
day. We actually didn't discuss
lived-
who our driver of the day is because no one impressed us today at all.
Absolutely not. We need to learn how to race, and I think
Well, looking at Action, I think P13 to P6. I think I'll agree with that.
and this
I
is
mean,
a
the
beautiful
Valtteri
podium
has done
picture.
it pretty
We've got
well.
Orange Guy gets railed by two Willies.
Wow, the crowd really went wild at that one.
I meant yellow, but it's fine.
yeah, it's fine.
As the
look
Willies
at-
blow their load all over the.
All right,
Oh.
my driver of the day has got to be Alex, Sin, Action, Ua, and D's. All of them for getting drive-throughs under safety car, and Sin and Madman. Madman had to serve two separate
He's
drive-throughs
got to be our driver of the day.
that he's gotten on the
Gave
same lap.
Monaco, in Monaco tier, well, I would say it's tier 1, but it was more like tier 3 last season. Sword making 22 pit stops for driver of the day. I think 2 drive-throughs has got to be driver of the day for this week.
I don't know. I got to give it to Bug Snacks for really putting in a shirtless performance. Really sent everyone else to the grave with that one.
Absolutely, truly a beautiful, something a racecraft to behold, or a race to behold.
All right. Well, who should we bring in to our booth, our casting couch?
The ARC casting couch. Did I send you that picture to use? That better be up right now.
No, it's not. I actually
Okay,
have
well,
high quality
you know
graphics.
The
I don't
ARC
think.
casting couch is my brainchild. I wanted to bring a little bit of what I do from day to day into the workplace. So
Um,
talking about casting, obviously.
yeah, and you heard Rogue just rage quit the commentary. He's had enough of us.
Let's bring Kublai in, our resident.
Alex,
Kublai, what's up, my good sir? Welcome to the commentary channel.
Yeah,
We
thank
just
you.
wanted to have a quick interview with T2's greatest race engineer, and let us know what your thoughts on the race were and who your driver of the day was.
I don't know about the driver of the day, but I thought Zeke did an exceptional drive. Cody's ruined the strategy for him. He was supposed to do soft hards, and they
Oh.
put him on softs, so he did a soft stint, thanks to Codemasters.
sometimes it's hard to get hard.
Yeah, sometimes it just goes soft.
You
and there's
know,
nothing
I
you
think
can do
it's,
about it.
Zeke was just too excited, and he had a long day, couldn't really get the hards on, had to
And he was really struggling with his extra differential.
stuck on the softs.
Yeah, it's on. I think he could have been fighting for P2 actually if he went on the soft hard strategy, especially with that safety car coming out. He would have gone on to a nice fresh set of mediums too.
Or yeah, if he had been able to pit on the right tire in the first place, he could have just stayed out like Rosefest did. Yeah,
True.
So he did get screwed. He got bent over a barrel and shown the 50 states. Thank you, Kublai, for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, that's honestly. I mean, we got what? Who won? Bottas and then Rosefest. Well, we can bring Rosefest in here to see what he feels his performance was like today.
Yeah. Oh, he just left.
No,
Oh,
Rosefest. No, I just couldn't drag him all the way to the commentary channel because we have like 17 different voice channels. Rosefest, P2 in the race.
Yes.
Increase your gap at the top of the championship. Good day in the office for you.
Yeah, good day for sure.
Was it? Were you not enjoying looking at Valtteri's rear the entire race, or was that something that you enjoy?
You know what? I couldn't even see it. After a safety car, I thought I could say between under the 3 second to gain the position, but yeah, I just couldn't.
Yeah, you definitely made the right call on staying out. You played that brilliantly to secure second position, and it looked like towards the end there you were pretty even on pace with Valtteri, but just I guess not quite all the way there. But you are a championship leader.
Yeah, it was good. I was running rich, so I think that made the difference. I could keep up, but I couldn't keep up on normal. I don't believe I could. He was fast. He was proper fast.
Yeah, he had some good pace. He almost, I mean, he had a decent qualifying. Had to start on the top rope, and I mean, uneventful for you, I think, in terms of the race, except for the safety car, which made you actually see some cars.
Yeah.
But I think you'll take those uneventful points, finishing positions any day, especially if your rivals finish behind you.
Oh yeah, for sure, I'll take it.
Did you expect to do so well coming out of Tier 3? You didn't even win Tier 3 and you were P2 in that championship, but right now you're leading Tier 2.
I was not expecting that, honestly. I was expecting to do well, probably finish in the points, but definitely not be leading 3 races into the championship.
Nice. All right, well, good race from you. Congrats on your lead so far. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll see you next week.
All right, and that concludes our coverage of the ARC Dutch Grand Prix. It's been W Core, unfortunately, joining me today, and Tact and Rogue, who are really commentator of the day for me.
Excellent. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. I hope to see you next week for some more juicy racing, entertainment, and men.
Yeah.